Good morning, guys. It's been a while since my last video, so thanks for being patient. Today I want to have a bit of a talk about the benefits of having a coach, and specifically the benefits of working on the most important things every day that's going to help you to achieve your desired outcome. Whatever that might be, whether it be work, health and fitness, wealth, karate, martial arts. That's what we're going to talk about today. It's about in your karate training or your martial arts training specifically. So, how would it be if you went on a diet, you wanted to lose some weight, but you only dieted once a week? So once a week you ate really well, the rest of the week you ate whatever you wanted. So ate really clean on Monday, but Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you didn't do anything. Well, you wouldn't get much of a result, would you? You'd keep piling on the weight. You've got to be consistent. You've got to be, you'd have to be at least more than 50% of the time eating well, and the other times not too bad, right? So that'd be about 4 days a week. So let's put that and work that in with your karate training. If you train once a week, 1 out of 7, you train that day, your body's already sore, it doesn't have the fitness that it needs, doesn't have the strength that it needs, you've learned some stuff, 6 days go by and you go and do it again. How much do you remember? Not much. Of what you did learn, have you practiced any of it? Probably not. You haven't trained. And so the whole process starts again. It's an incredibly slow, almost backwards way of learning or of growing or of developing. So what we need spaced repetition. Spaced repetition when you're learning anything says that it's better to do a little bit regularly on a consistent basis than it is to do a lot irregularly or very inconsistently. So the first thing is we need to train more. We need to do more. We need to have that spaced repetition. So every day is a good way. Every second day is okay. Every third day is probably too long. I like to do something every day towards that goal. And in order for it to do that, it needs to be very small, but it needs to be something. Now this brings me to my next point. If your goal is to grade to the next level, or to improve a certain technique, or to get stronger punches, or whatever it might be, and you train, you do your 1 class a week, or you do 1 training session a week, and then in the interims you're doing, I don't know, let's just say you want to get stronger punches and you end up doing sumo stances. Is that going to take you towards your goal? You're getting better in something, but are you moving towards the goal? Are you going to get that feeling of, you're going to get the recognition that you're moving forward, the well done, the pat on the back, the next grade, whatever it else? Probably not. Are you going to get that feeling of, well, it's just not going to happen. You need to do the specific things that you need to do at each period in time. And that's why having a coach is so important. That's what doing a coach, not only do they motivate you, or you have an appointment to go and see them, or whatever it is, that you actually train, which is step 1, but step 2 is they keep you on track and they give you the specifics of what it is that you need to move on to for the next time. So if you go to a general training class where you've got 15 or 20 people in there, then the instructor's going to teach or train something that they think the whole class needs, or whatever's most. And it's not going to be specifically tied to what you need. Whereas if you have a coach or a one-on-one session, then you are going to be getting exactly what you need at every specific point. And that's going to help you get to where you want to go a hell of a lot faster. It might be the difference between making it or not making it, who knows. But so at the very least you want to be doing your own training. If you can't make it to an extra class, do some home training, but make sure that you're specifically working on what it is that you need to work on. And if you don't know what that is, you need to ask. If it's technique based, work on technique. If it's strength based, work on strength. If it's fitness based, work on fitness. If we go back to my thing about food and dieting, I often see people that diet 7 days a week, or they trying to eat healthy, but they don't actually know what they're supposed to be eating. So therefore, they eat something, like they think they're doing the right thing, but they don't actually understand that, like, that's high in carbohydrates, or that's actually higher in fat than you think it is, or you're actually burning 1,400 calories and you're eating 1,500, and you're actually going backwards, but you think you're moving forward, and that can drive you absolutely crazy. And it's the same thing with your martial arts training. You might think that you need to work on this, but really, and you keep working on this, and you're not getting nowhere. In fact, you're going backwards. Whereas if you can switch that around and go, right, I know exactly what I need to work on. I work on that 5-10 minutes a day. It's all, the magic is in the first few punches, just doing a little bit of the right things every day. That will take you towards your goals. Know what you want, have the correct plan, work your plan, and have spaced repetition. Consistency is going to take you towards your goals. I'd be interested to know what you took from this, what changes you've made, and happy to do some more videos on anything that you're looking for. So have a fantastic day, and here's to achieving your goals. See you soon.